In this video, we'll introduce the Animator Override controller. The Animator Override controller is a valuable tool for extending the functionality of an animator on a character. Go into the Animations folder in the Assets folder, and then right-click and create an Animator Override controller. What the Animator Override controller does is allow us to extend the functionality of an animator while preserving the logic of it, replacing animations as we need for a particular character variant. We'll use the Animator Controller Override later when we create our enemies. What we can see is that this Animator Override controller in the inspector looks to a particular animator controller. The idea, if we drag an animator controller in, such as the boy shown here, is that we see the original animations and we're allowed to remap new animations in there. Right now, the original boy animator controller looks to move, idle, and death animations. These are shown here in the override by default. What we can do then is click on the circle select for move and add in any of our other animations we've imported. Again, this allows us to preserve the logic of the animator controller but replace specific animations for alternate characters. I'll double-click on the boy animator controller and we can see the state machine it's going to use. Here's our idle as our default state from entry, transitions to and from move, and then our any state to death, meaning that we start in idle, we move based on player input, and then from anywhere we can die, triggering the death animation. What we might do in our animator controller override then is replace the boy's move animation with another animation for movement, perhaps a run or something different, and again giving us the flexibility to swap in animations for alternate characters without destroying the logic of that state machine and all the setup we've done.